Hello guys and girls, welcome. This is Dr. Dre, and in this video we'll be looking at the Cruiser MK3, the Tier 2 British light tank. So let's take a look at the hit points. 150, that is 10 hit points less than for example the BT2 that we were looking at before this machine. Okay, let's do it like this. Only Tier 2 tanks, and all tanks maybe like that. Okay, so 150 hit points. Let's compare it to some other tanks. This is the BT2. This is Vickers. This is basically a Chinese light tank. And let's take something like the Tetrarch again. So yeah, hit points 150, that is pretty much less than most of the Tier 2 light tanks. Only the Tetrarch has less hit points. I don't think there is any other tank that has less hit points. Even the TK has 160. Weight of the tank 14.63 tons in my configuration, which is heavier than any of those tanks. Let's check the German one. Yeah, even the German Panzerkampfwagen 38H is lighter than this. So if you want to, you basically have like 50% more weight, and you could try to ram some of those guys, like for example the TK. It should work pretty nicely. Top speed 48, which is somewhere around the middle of the pack. Traverse speed 35. This machine isn't that much of a nimble machine, I would say, but yeah, the traverse is no problem, even though I would like to see something around 40 degrees per second traverse on this machine. Armor, not much to speak of here. 14 millimeters around the hull, so front, sides and the rear of the hull 14 millimeters, and the turret is pretty much the same, but the sides are only 12 millimeters thick. Okay, let's close those windows. Okay, like this. We will be looking at the gun later. So rate of fire, gun reload, yeah, turret traverse is 42, so this is really good. The strong point of this tank is the view range, 320 meters, so that is pretty much one of the best view ranges at Tier 2, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, the TK has 300, the BT2 has 280, the Tetrarch is 260. Something like the T2 light tank, you can see 260, and this even plays Tier 4 matches, and the Cruiser only gets into Tier 2 and Tier 3 games. So yeah, the view range is really good, and I'm using coated optics, as you can see. And with coated optics I'm getting around 360 meters of view range, which is better than the view range of the basic view range of Tier 5 medium tanks. So this is really good. And if you can get into a position, I'm also using binocs on this, so my configuration looks something like this one. You could also try to play with binocs and maybe a gun laying drive to make the gun aim faster, or a camonet is also a good choice. So I'm using vents, even though the gun it has 1.9 seconds aiming time, but you have to wait quite a while on this machine for it to aim. You have two choices of guns on this machine. This 40 millimeters pom-pom, which is a Tier 4 weapon. As you can see, 49 millimeters of penetration, 45 damage, but it is an autoloader and it has 4 shells, and the delay between shells is only 0.63 seconds. So in something around 2 point something seconds you can basically get rid of all your shots, and yeah, you will do quite an amount of damage. If you can penetrate every shot, you can pretty much kill like tier 2 tanks, most of them, or if they are damaged somehow, you will just finish them off with one volley of shots. So yeah, but this gun also has like limited how should I call this? Yeah, you cannot shoot beyond like 350 meters or something like that. So then this gun comes in. This is the standard 2-pounder, basically no autoloader, 24 rounds per minute, better penetration, same damage, better accuracy and the same aiming time. So yeah, for those guys that like to drive a, let's say, classic configuration, the 2-pounder will do a great job as well. I like to roam around with the pom-pom, and I will show you why in the replay. Also, the signal range 450, which is quite okay. My crew, as you can see, has 6 cents camo on all the crew members. I'm going for Brothers in Arms, and after that I will just take skills and perks for gun stabilization, so snapshot, smooth ride, and perks to even increase the view range. So increase the view range even more, like situational awareness, recon. I'm playing this because the matchmaker is not really doing its job, I guess. I don't know what's going on, so yeah, I was just playing a few games in this. And you can get a crazy high win rate, even though yeah, mine is 63%. But I have played this when I was quite a noob. But you should be able to get around the win rate like 70-75%, like I have on the Tetrag, and even on the Vickers, even though I didn't play that many games with the Vickers. So yeah, and also the v9, if you will be doing good, like I have played like, I don't know, maybe 14-15 games, and 10 games were like ace tanker ones, so yeah, this machine performs really good. It is a fun machine at tier 2. So yeah, let's just see how it performs in a battle. So here we are in the game. This is once again the map called Province. I've had multiple games with the same amount of kills, even better experience than this one. But yeah, I've chosen to show you this game because we have played the BT2 on this map as well. So let's see if the cruiser can live up to the expectations, and if we can have a good game as we had on this map in the BT2. So as you see, the gun has 4 shells loaded. I unloaded 2 into the BT2, and he's barely alive. So let's check the effect of the gun on the Chini. Pom, 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 pom. And as I was saying, 4 shots and the Chini went back into the garage. So in one magazine you pretty much can take out tier 2 tanks without a problem.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Also, the chance to win this was like 30%, and I was amazed that we have won like that. I mean, that easily. Because they've had well, multiple good players, the T1 Cunningham and the Panzer too. So I even forgot the binocular telescope, and yeah, just with the coated optics, I was basically spotting those enemies for my team at great range, I would say.
We've damaged them.
And even though I'm shooting at that cruiser free, he's not even spotting me, so quite strange. I was afraid of that T7 car because he has like the endless clip of shells, and when he starts shooting it will last for a minute. He can pretty much take down like 2 or 3 tanks with one clip. It's an insane machine, but then he reloads for quite a while. The reload on this machine is like 7 seconds, 7 point something. Also the gun depression is really good, gun elevation, so the gun characteristics are really nice. You cannot rely on the armor as you really have no armor, so every shot will go in, even from autoloaders, machine guns, tire ones and such. The pom-pom is really good at disposing enemies. It is getting like not that effective at ranges above like, I don't know, 300 meters. Let's see what we can do to that T-18. So I've hit like 3 shells. One was non-penetration, one was a hit, and one went into the tracks.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
But yeah, the shells were flying like all over, so in that situation probably the 2-pounder would be a better choice than the pom-pom. So 7 kills, we are winning. There is the Panzer II, the good player. He has 3 kills, so he was doing something in the game. I was just checking if there isn't a tank on the left, but no, there is none. And if you are, let's say, not a great player, or if you are still looking how to play, yeah, use your teammates to your advantage. If you are like me and I stay alive, I will do more for the team than, for example, a bot that is just driving forward, and I can still use him for a spotting, let's say, because if a guy that has no clue about the game is just driving forward, there is no point in me doing that for him. So yeah, look where your team is going and act accordingly, I would say. So I was going for the T1, but then BT2 popped out. There he is. Here you can see the excellent gun depression, and he was at full health when I'm not mistaken, so now the T1 is a great player, he knows I'm reloading and he went for me. And now I just auto-aim and pom-pom, and basically the T1 went back into the garage. So only 1 tank left, 9 kills. Can I get the 10th kill? Let's see. Probably I would be able to, but yeah, the Panzer II has done something. It was not a great sportsmanship, but what can we do? Yep, there he goes. So yeah, this was the Cruiser 3, an excellent tank. For me it's a keeper at Tier 2. Thanks for watching, see you in some next video. Bye bye.